Okay, so we have here something I never ever thought I'd find in Bucks County. A York Champion Tombstone air conditioner. And it's actually quite funny how I came across it. I was driving by and I saw it. As you can see, you can probably see why it wouldn't look like it's in the best condition from the street, and I did not see the line set from the street, and I parked the truck, knocked on the door, and asked if the air conditioning still worked and if they were planning to get rid of it, because it was right by the garbage can. I thought it was like being thrown out. And I saw the line set, but I just wanted to be sure it wasn't like on its last legs and they weren't getting rid of it. But it still works. The guy who owns the house says it is about 30 or 40 years old. He says it's at least 30 years old. And it would appear that they spray painted it. But yeah, my plan was to see if it was still in use, and I wanted to turn it into like an end table or something, but it works, and I am going to get a video of it running. It just has to be serviced for the cooling season, but it does work. I was driving by in the Tacoma and I was like, holy shit, is that a Tombstone? And I drove back around and it was indeed a Tombstone. That still works. There are a lot of cool old units in this part of Bucks County, but this is the first Tombstone I've seen. Inefficient as hell, but built to last. And I assume that's like a... what the hell kind of compressor is that? It looks almost like a Climate-Tough. But yeah, an air conditioner with a story. Fortunately, there's not much I can do today in the way of filming because they're not ready to turn it on yet, but it's being serviced in like 10 days, the guy said I could take pictures of it so I can come back when they turn it back on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get a startup shutdown video of this unit. Hello. So did you paint it at some point?
Oh God, I've painted it black for the last 20 years.
Did you take the parts off and repaint them, or did you do it with the... You didn't get any in the condenser?
No.
Is that like brushed lacquer paint or something?
Brushed black, yeah. This baby's been here since... God.
Since Nixon was in office?
Probably about the same time.
So about 72-ish?
68 to 72. Somewhere in the that neighborhood.
I forget which came first. They have the tabletop units.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
No, but I have the paperwork, but it's all filed away up in the attic.
And is this matched up with a gas furnace?
Mm-hmm.
Also from the 70s?
Oh God, the gas furnace has been here even before then.
And you're not these videos of these air conditioners. I've had them that get 50,000 hits on YouTube.
Is that right?
Yeah. I discovered the niche for it quite by accident. But yeah, thanks for letting me film and take pictures of it.
All right.
And you want to know what the funny thing was?
Come back around the 20th.
Like I said earlier, I was going to tell you, I saw the line set right there when I walked by the house to look at it to see if it was actually discarded or if it was still hooked up. It just looked so beat up from the street with all the paint on it that I wanted to be sure because what I would have done if you were chucking it is I would have turned it on its side and made it into an end table.
Mm-hmm. Well, come back around the 20th. We'll have her working. It's just about prime air conditioning time too around then.
Now what my house has is 2 of them, carriers.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole thing does this whole house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't notice any lackluster cooling performance upstairs?
No, the guy just shakes his head every year.
I want to know, so this isn't the oldest one I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Up in my friend's neighborhood, there's this one woman who has a 64 train that still works. 48 years old.
Train was a good model.
They still are.
Yep.
And I've seen carriers. There's a car dealer around here that has a 1968 Carrier compact that still works.
I preferred York and...
Oh, this is when they were owned by Borg Warner.
That's right. Right out in York, PA. We used to sell them an awful lot of material. A lot of metals. York Borg Warner.
And you were going to say train too? So if it dies, you're going to get another York?
I would like to.
They're not built as good as this one.
I doubt if there are very many built like that. I doubt if there are very many built like that.
I actually have an advertisement from 1968 that I got on eBay for $5 for the York Champion. It's green in color and it looks like like a coffee table.
I forget the champion part of it, but I knew it was a York.
I think this is, what's the Roman, I know it's called a Champion IV. What's the Roman numeral IV translate to?
4.
So I believe the other ones that I filmed, the green ones, were Champion 3s. So this is the Champion 4. Okay, so this is later 70s.
Mid-70s.
So probably about 75.
74, 75.
That's about right. It's probably inefficient as hell, but it'll last. That's probably only about a 6 seer. And it cranks out freezing air?
Huh?
It cranks out like freezing cold air?
Not freezing cold, but
it doesn't leak?
Out.
Does he have to charge it up with R22? So yeah, that is the York. Now when you had the driveway redone, do you have to be really careful when having them pave around this?
Well, I've never had a problem. Never had a problem.
And you repaint it every year?
Normally every second.
Try to get a closer look inside of that compressor. There's another air conditioner running around here somewhere. I can hear it. Alright, take some still photos of this too. Got the SLR. And then I got another friend not too far from here, going to see if their American Standard's running, try and get a video of that, and then I'm going to head back home. It looks like it's been looking like it's going to rain all day, but it never has. I've been all over the place today. Mostly taking pictures of trucks for the Like a Rock mashup. That I'm going to be focusing a lot of my YouTube energy on over the next month or so. Alright. 1975-ish York Champion 4 central air conditioner. It still works. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Out.
This has been a Stamped Octagon production.